Red light flashing away. Stand by. Set to run at the 16, away they go, and a good start once again here over at the 1600 metre point. He said, she said, came out well. Tinker Taylor, Regal Gossip's going to settle up nice and prominent third. They're not going hard early. Then Nancy G, Young George the inside, then Medici Vase, pick up line as he's back from Silver Tear, Monaco Rose, and two away to Gibraltar Street, who's last of all. Well, they're not going hard in the early stages at all, and as he said, she said in front, and Nancy G going around the outside to second. Then Tinker Taylor, they will follow the length away. Then over on the inside here by Young George, who's fourth. There's still no pace in the race. Over on the outside is Regal Gossip, and then came Silver Tear. Pick up line, it's over on the outside of Medici Vase, and a further length to Gibraltar Street, and Monaco Rose last of all. Well, they've walked the first half of this race here. He said, she said in front, really dictating the terms. They should run home fairly quickly. Shows the way, 3/4 Nancy G. Then Young George, who's over on the inside of Tinker Taylor. Regal Gossip up 3 wide, tracked into it here by Medici Vase. Out wider on the track then as pick-up line. Silver Tear locked away from Gibraltar Street, and a further length to Monaco Rose, who's last. 400 metres left to travel. They should sprint home very quickly, you'd say. And as he said, she said, about a half length around the corner here. Leads from Nancy G on the outside. Then came Young George. Then came Tinker Taylor into the open. Down the outside is Medici Vase from pick-up line. He said, she said at the 200. Led a length over on the outside, Nancy G. Then Medici Vase and Silver Tear on the inside. He said, she said in front. And he said, she said all the way. Wins Nancy G. Then Medici Vase third. Fourth, Silver Tear. Then came Tinker Taylor. They were followed back behind them by Monaco Rose, who was out wide from Gibraltar Street. Pick-up line. Back second last there was Young George and Regal Gossip in a very slowly run race. He said, she said. Lucy Warwick has just walked them in front there and turned into a sprint home, and has proved too smart for them. Double for the Helen Harding stable there, with Rosinski winning the second event today out in front, and has done it here. He said, she said. We'll get the official numbers up shortly for the placings there. We'll jump to the front. Nancy G, which is normally a front runner, and sat back off it there. Medici Vase numbers are up 4, 12, 5 and 10. 4, 12, 5 and 10. Second is Nancy G. Fred Kersley. Third goes Medici Vase. Matt Autier. And fourth in is number 10, Silver Tear. 4, 12, 5 and 10. 4, 12, 5, 10 are up. He said, she said. Lucy Warwick winning double there for trainer Helen Harding. Second goes to number 12. And that is Nancy G, ridden by Fred Kersley. 5 has run third. Medici Vase, trained by Gary Bowen. Matt Autier.